Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another tournament match, 2v2. This is the semifinals between myself and Saint versus Fortitude and Homelander. But before we get into it, thank you for our channel members. Guys, really do appreciate it. Anyway, let's get into it. On the right, in the center position, I am playing good old 8th Infantry. On the left and right side, on both the flanks, we see Saint playing 82nd Airborne. On the far right, we see, I can't really tell actually who's who right here. Let us take a look. Yeah, they're kind of splintered everywhere, but for the right side, it seems to be in the center, 119th. On the far left side, it tends to be Homelander playing 39th. Yeah, let's go over deployments here. We can go over on our side first. Me going in the center, opening up with 3 Abrams, 2 M1A1s, and a Command M1 Abrams with 1 Stingers and 2 mech rifle Dragons, an LRS, and Saint's giving me a CB for center. I have an IHawk and 1 more mech rifles coming into the center position. Saint over here on the far left as well, playing with a Little Bird, 2 LAVs, 2 Airborne Engineers, 2 regular Airborne, 2 Airborne Dragon, 2 Avengers, and 1 CV. And also Saint's guarding the right side with an Airborne Dragon, 2 of them, and a Stinger. Our opponents over here, Homelander, opening up on the far left with 4 BRDMs, with a BMP-1 and a BTR with a Superior Squad inside of it, with an Igla coming up the rear. On the very far right, Force Defense, BRDM, Spetsnaz, a BMP-1, and a CV Helo to cap all the zones. And the main force between Homelander and Force Defense here, opening up with 2 OPs, Spetsnaz, and another Spetsnaz behind that one. So, yeah, actually just 1 Spetsnaz. 2 BRDMs, an OP, some OSHAs, 2 Superior RPO with BTRs, another Motoshoki BTR, an additional 1 as well. We got how many tanks in here? Wow, 2 T-80UDs, getting the double vet from the commander, BV command tank, Strela, and 2 BMP-2s that are 1 vet, but going up to 2 vet with the command tank. Anyway, let us kick this game off. So, general strategy for me and Saint was going to bash to the left side here, try to take it as quickly as possible, lock it down, do some harassment into the rear, and then try to push into Alpha and this forest line and so on. That was his plan. Me, on the other hand, I'm going to go all in on the center position here, trying to give Foxtrot. We're going to have to, we already conceded that we're going to lose Foxtrot at the start. They have airborne deployment. I do not, only Saint does. But we kind of thought it was more necessary for him to win the flanks with his airborne than it was for me to get in here. Plus, we're just going to slow roll back. Big mistake by our part, I think, tactically, because 119th, 39th are pretty good grind decks with heavy tanks. You see Homelander here, looks like he's marking that there's units fleeing down this road. He does have it covered, though. Little Bird putting down the firepower. Already out of rockets. He's going to back it off. LAVs are going to move in now. Really nothing here to stop the LAVs. They're going to have free reign. Does go down the Little Bird with the Igla. Over here, getting our LRS in position. We do have some good line of sight here with these LRS. Saint's got this area kind of locked down. But the key is going to be here. It's going to be the tank blob. My tank blob is going to run into his tank blob, though his tanks are far superior. With the UDs having 21 armor, 21 penetration, 21 ATGM on top. Really crazy with an auto loader. What is it? Where's reload time? It's only 5 seconds. My tanks, double vet, 18 armor, 20 pen, 5.6 seconds reload time. So far less. I am cheaper, but his tanks are far superior. Saint's here. Looks like he's getting marked up here, but pretty much wiping out this entire force. No issue for him. Just using these LAVs pretty effectively, and really there's no counter to the LAVs here unless he had a BMP-1, which he does have 1, but he's got to back it up so that he can use his ATGM. Otherwise, he's going to go down. See the Helo landing here in the corner, getting a nice cap here. Saint, though, is going to rotate his CV over. Yeah, moving up the mech rifles here. Going to fire the first shot at the BRDM, which is 35 points. And we're going to get a nice snipe there. Clean kill. You see how it swung out and it came back in? It's pretty cool, but UDs are about to run into it. And I was not expecting this. All of a sudden, I run into 2 UDs. And I was moving in here. I'm marking it for Saint, letting him know, hey, man, 2 UDs in here. Both of them are in this location. Homelander and Fortitude Defense mixed in here. And we fire our first shot. We do get some engine damage. Aside, alright, that's not an engagement I want. He smokes off as well to keep sure his command tank doesn't go down. But this is looking very, very bad for us right now. This blob, it's really critical, and I really don't have enough to stop it. We'll have to rotate some stuff. I'm going to fire some shots off, get a nice clean kill on the BTR. And on the left side here, And now he's looking to invest another wave here, looks like. I'm buying Abrams. Saint's buying a whole bunch of ATGMs to come over here and lock it down. But yeah, these UDs coming out of the forest. 2 of them fire. One gets a nice side shot. I do smoke. Retreating now the tank, trying to get out of there. And it looks like he's maybe marking here that he's getting units to the rear. I'm not sure. UD though fires. Trying to get a shot on me, but I'm trying to hide behind the smoke here. He does fire his missile here. Misses the first shot. Reloads pretty quickly. Got Abrams here looking to fire some shots. UD fires though. Somehow he's way out of range, but gets a nice clean hit. It's 21 pen, ATGM. Knocks his turret clean off. Now not looking too good. So I just do unload time before our mech rifle can do a shot. I do have another Abrams over here. Trying to push up to stop this push over here while his UDs are on the left. But yeah, not looking good. I got 2 Abrams here. Got a third one over here. That's 4 in total. We've lost 1. But these UDs are going to be really tough to crack. I wasn't really sure whether I should commit forward here. Homelander does mark. He's rotating the tanks over. I'm looking to push here, maybe. But yeah, man, that's 21 armor, 21 pen tanks. With wacky reload rates. It's kind of crazy how fast they reload. I do think they have an autoloader, though. Alright, some shots here at the Spetsnaz. Making them retreat. Saint sending over some little birds over here to help out in the center. I'm bringing out a whole bunch of ATGMs for myself. 2 shots from the front. 2 shots is a kill. Maybe a side shot, actually. A clean kill from him. UD's paying for themselves. Already killed 2 tanks. We got 3 tanks over here. And they do realize, I think the right side is open here, and it's going to do a big push on this right side. And I really all my tanks over here fighting open the open. Saint sending over some Sheridans. He does have an F-15. Looking to kill that helo. Does get a nice strafe. No kill, though. Saint's rotating some LAVs. He's got a heavy investment over here. Probably a mistake that we have so much investment over here right now. Just because they have so little over here. So we're kind of going negative units. We're already kind of negative in center. Little birds moving in here, trying to kill the Spetsnaz. Almost eliminates one, but then it goes down to all these A pieces. Yeah, we're just like, there's both players in here. But let's take a look at the map here for a second. Fortitude Fence and them are both in the center position in mass, starting to work together on the side as well. And me and Saint, very divided here, pretty much on the flanks. So there's a lot more of them in center than we have us. 2 F-15s coming here against the SU-27. Big mistake by Homelander and Fortitude. 2v1. But F-15s are far better. He does shoot down one of the F-15s, but yeah, it goes down. Big kills for us. And they've realized that I'm weak over here. I'm trying to I'm gonna start rotating the armor in a second over to the side. Got some ATGMs here, looking to kill a Charlotte 10-man. Which, if it gets a hit, that pays for itself right there. My Hawk goes down. I tried rotating over here. Big mistake. Telling Saint, though, I need some help in this position here. I do have some mech rifles. Dragons coming. Again, more UDs are coming. Without those UDs being picked off and the blob being critical, it's really tough. I'm using my Cobra here to put down some rockets, make them retreat. The little bird's gonna go down pretty easy, the BTRs. Abrams are moving over now. Trying to make the crossing. Then dropping smoke here, keeps dodging. If they have recon here, they can see everything. If you put a recon right here, you can see everything in this zone. Or you put a recon here as well. There's smoke blocking, but that's what you should do. LRS moves up way too early. I didn't really realize how much stuff he had in here. Saint's roaming through the sides here, trying to get into the rear. Well, we probably should have rotated some of these ATGMs. I do back off here because I do see the UDs moving over the top. Double fail. I was like, no, we're not engaging the UDs. He does smoke all 3 tanks there. He's gonna have to resupply now. But yeah, our dragons are pretty hurt now, getting routed. Tanks do move over the top here, start putting down some firepower. Got more mech rifles and engineers coming. Saint's not being hit in the rear here, kind of being overwhelmed. This right side. F-15's going in for the helo. But yeah, we're just... Me and Saint are kind of, I think, spread too thin on every front. They're so concentrated in the areas in which they are pushing us, so we're getting like really negative trades here, and the snowball effect's really kicking in. Saint does send in a CV here to help out. Got these extra veterans to these units to double vet, which will make them pretty nasty. You see Saint bringing up tons of airborne as well, and bring up a new IHawk. All the BTRs are the problem. We got 3 fresh tanks here. Supplies coming down. Rocky helos are laying down the heat. Does run out of ammo though. Cobra's firing shots. Do you have Itos here who can shoot into the side? He's not paying attention. He's gonna have to back off. We miss. My FO-11, you know, ACGM plane trying to get a kill. Saint's F-16's coming in too, but he loses line of sight. Moving up my tanks to help out, kill these BMP-2s. Big mistake there by me. We get away though. GRU is pretty expensive recon. Being shot pretty easily now. Actually pushing me over here, I got nothing to stop him. We got some AA coming. I got 1 tank to prevent him from running into me. Another LGB coming in for me. We killed 2 squads there. I tried killing this, but we missed. We do get one of his rocket helos. The IHawk. I'm gonna rotate these 2 tanks to shoot this. Both me and Saint pushing in now. Saint's pushing in. Trying to get back into this town so that we get a little better areas. They pretty much beat us on the right now. We need to get back in the town so we can push them out of all the positions. IHawk fires. Somehow the Mi-24 survives an IHawk shot. It actually misses but kills a superior RPO. It's pretty funny. Trying to put down some firepower here. Pushing shots on the Spetsnaz. Rocket helos firing all its shots on the tanks. I think it's a mistake. He's wasting a lot of ammo. I could delete all these squads. It's just rockets. Rockets are a lot weaker now against armor. Especially if they can't penetrate. The Hawk tries to hit. Misses though. Get the hit there on that one. Do you bring over to Cobra here to help deal with this Roseka moving in on my Itos? See the Cobra doing its work. Killing that squad. Finally kind of moving in a little bit. It's brought up some AA. He's got some LAVs now into the rear section of our opponent. 14 minutes left on the clock. Saint's still sending reinforcements here, so am I. You see Charlotte 10M here pushing up a little bit too far. Goes down. Now he's being smart here. Fortitude Fence is rotating with Homelander onto this flank. He's going to push on this angle, exposing the whole rear section of all our AA and only of our 2 tanks. 2 tanks versus 2 UDs is not going to win, plus a command tank and the BMPs. Not a great situation for us. They do make the push right here. It's a clean kill. I was letting Saint know, hey, we gotta move your AA back. Tank gets routed, I can't smoke in time. It's a clean kill on me. They're pushing here at the same time, coordinated. It's moving back his stuff. I'm trying to move back my IHawk. I actually see a Buratino coming on the battlefield now. We also have the Itos here, guarding kind of this open area from him pushing. The cover's going down though, the Iglas. Sting fires here, but only does 4 damage at this range. Oh my god, this is like brutal right now. Let's bring up the reinforcements. Trying to get away. Saying, hey, maybe you can run your infantry over here and kill these UDs. Get on top of them, but it's too late. Yeah, he's. We didn't really know the full extent of his forces over here either. I mean, we know there's a lot though. Now there's a crest here. It's the only reason we haven't been kicked out. If there wasn't, now, I'm actually surprised they don't push here. If they were to push right now, they could wipe out everything, and they would have a straight line aiming in the open with UDs. Just bring in more forces, I am too, but we're kind of just stuck here. Buratino's does aiming at me. On the other side of the ridge. Big mistake by me here. Gonna rotate the one tank I had over here. Buratino fires, coming down on Saint's stuff. Boom. Oh man. Pretty much Saint's entire tick of income went down right there. And some. Very brutal. I have one tank here, preventing him from pushing. HE's coming in. Comes in for my 2 squad to try dodging, but only got 2 of them out of there. Very brutal. I was like, oh man, I was like, dang, at this point, it's like, what can you do? Like, maybe we can rebuild one big force here, get back in this. We can kick him out of here, then we can get into this zone. He's rotating an Avenger here, but he's moving out into the open for some reason. Probably a misclick. AT3M's hanging out over here though, trying down rounds. Saint does have an LAV in his rear. Probably snuck it to the spawn. He's got a CV now going into the rear too. We have a new wave of guys here ready to go. And this is the moment where we're like, alright, we gotta make something happen here. LAV's in the spawn, we're gonna cap a CV here, and we're gonna try to push him out. Pushing forward, but look how much armor he has. LGB's coming in, going in for the Superi. We do go down there. Big 23 coming in. Big ass bomber. 2 squads. Do shoot him down though. Saint so getting some popping kills here. They haven't realized quite yet. But yeah, these UDs are the problem right now. Our M1A runs. Only HAs really can go toe to toe. TV's now in the rear now. Rotating into the rear section of the next point. 111 is hanging out. This one for 111 is a weaker one. It can't one-shot any UDs. Build quite a few units over here. Yeah, not looking good. Let's kill some Oshas now. Still hasn't realized. He is getting a CV helo though. Does kill our CV. Got +2 on him, but not looking too good. Let's bring more infantry. An additional CV. He's still getting out, selling this stuff. Another command tank. Let's have a Buratino there, almost reloaded. It's just popping more stuff over here. There's the Buratino, so it's gonna give an order to kill it. Gets a kill, clean kill on the Buratino. Finally, the VTR looks like it's gonna get a kill. And he does. LGB comes in here. Gonna get Sumo Shoki down. He's got his LGB as well. I was buying smoke so we can smoke wall and then push. We don't have to cancel out the tanks. He still has some good Spetnas in here, and 2 Spetnas and a lot of RPO, a lot of CQC infantry. I was saying he needs to do something over here as well. Open up the front a little bit. We're gonna push here. One 11 LGB is gonna try to go get one of the Spetnas. Do fire away. The 16 gets a nice hit. Spetna somehow survives. Tanks pushing out in the open. I got 3 Itos here. Trying to get some shots in. But yeah, these are 20 pen. Not the 21 pen. They're only doing 1 health of damage. He's got an Apache though. He's moving it over, trying to get it out of the way of the AA. He's opening up this side. Oh yeah, we're just kind of stuck here. We'll fast forward there. As you can see, we're kind of just stuck at this ridge line. We can't push him out. He's starting to open us up other places. Buratino fires again. Just firing a little burst. Trying to smoke push, but we don't really have enough forces to really follow through against his infantry. He's got another wave of infantry now. Some cheeky who are great on defense. I tried rushing him, but it was too late. Would you move up the left side here? But I'm desperate to get a CV in the zone now. We need to get this. UD's over here. And that is game there. So that's 1-1. So we won the first game pretty handily, and they won the second game pretty handily. So third game will be the decider. We can see the trades pretty. We both went really negative here. But yeah, the deck was really strong. What they did, they had a clear plan. They executed it perfectly, and they just blew through the door on the center part of the map, and we just could not stop it. And I think also Saint's side, when he pushed in the left, he kind of had like nothing to push forward towards anymore. So he had a lot of points over there. Probably could have redeployed some of that, but yeah, like it was really tough, and they played really well. F111 LGB is killing a lot of superior RPO and Pomochiki, but not enough. You can see here. But yeah, the UDs, MVPs killing multiple tanks here and pretty much stopping us from doing it. Buratino is also very rarely ever seen in a competitive game, and that was one of the first times UD kills 3 Itos. But yeah, just the UDs and just really doing the work. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys around. Thanks for watching.